I went and bought some live traps to catch these squirrels. And like I've said before, I can't use poison because I have a cat that eats squirrels, so I can't do that. Plus, we have hawks and owls, and I don't want anything to happen to them either, even though they steal a chicken now and then, and they did get my baby Keats. So, yeah, but they have their purpose, and I don't want anything to happen to them. So that's why I won't poison these squirrels because of the cat and because of the wildlife, plus the coyotes, plus snakes. And no, I'm not sure how much the poison will affect the snakes. We don't have a lot of snakes because of the guineas. They pretty much keep them away. So the only snake I've seen here, and I had to take it away from the cat last year, and that was the rubber boas, which we have here in Central Oregon. So so I don't know if poison affects them. I know some snakes can kill rattlesnakes and be bitten. I think it's the king snake that kills rattlesnakes. They can even be bitten and it not affect them. Anyway, that's what I've heard. How much truth is in that, I don't know. I'd have to look it up and see if that's really true or not. But I don't want to poison anything. So I have gotten live traps, and I can do one of three things. I can turn them loose in a whole different area and cause somebody else havoc, or I can do away with them. And I don't know. I'm kind of torn in between the two. But I have this one. I had bought three of the live traps, and these are specifically for squirrels, mice, and rats, and it showed weasels, but weasels are pretty big. I don't think they'd fit in that trap, to tell you the truth. The squirrels will, mice and rats will, but I don't think that the weasels will. And they did have some traps for a bigger trap, and they were for possums, raccoons, skunks. There was a couple of other animals it showed. I can't remember, but it's for the bigger predators. So that's what it's for, or for the people. Raccoons, which they get in people's garbage and stuff. They're they call them something bandits, and so because they do get in the garbage. But this is one, and this is the second trap. So hopefully they catch something. I put grain in the back of it, so I'm hoping that they will crawl back there to get the grain. And I tried to put a cup in there, but the cup tipped over. My arms aren't long enough, so I think I'm going to have to get a pair of tongs, and I do have some tongs that next time I'll just put the grain in the cup and put it in the back there, so they'll have to go to the back to get it. I put a heavy rock on both of them so that they couldn't push it over or anything and get the grain that way. So we will see how fast we catch anything in these, hopefully. I only did 2 of them today. I'll do the other one tomorrow. We'll see if it catches anything today, or this afternoon, or tonight. Now I put all the geese and ducks and turkeys away because I didn't want them to try and get in there to get the grain. The only ones that are running out are the guineas. And I don't think they can get down that far underneath there to get to it. And they can't peck through the bars because the bars are very small. So, and they are running around getting grain. But you can see that all the ducks and geese are put away. So, and I'm just waiting for the pool to empty. I am going to put a plug in the bottom of this pool, because right now I'm siphoning it out, and it takes a couple of hours to siphon the full pool out. You can see everybody's here. Their water was clean, but they've messed it all up already. All of the ones. But there's the geese. They've grown. And what's really funny is these two here, if you listen to their voice, it's totally different than the American buffs. Those are ducks. Oh, I scared one. You gonna talk? No, you decide to shut up now. What are you looking up above? What's up above? Yep, see, there's something flying up there. So when they tilt their head sideways, I look up because I know they're looking at something that's up above them. So, and they're looking for hawks themselves. And that was a turkey vulture that went by. I don't know if we can see it flying or not. It keeps going behind trees. But yeah, but if you listen to them, listen to their voice. These two, that's their voice. This is their voice. Total different voices with the two. These guys are louder. Yeah. And these guys are very soft. They don't make real loud noises. Yeah. Just a very soft voice. Got something on the bottom of his foot. Got a sticker in your foot? But this is what the pool looks like right now. It's pretty much drained. But I am going to put a plug in the bottom of it, and so it'll drain out much faster. And send me out here waiting a couple of hours for this to drain. It'll only take maybe 20 minutes to drain. I don't know. The bigger the plug is, I think the faster it'll drain. So right now, like I say, we're just have a hose in it. I turn the hose on, turn the water on, and so there's water going in here. So when I turn it off and disconnect the hose, it starts siphoning the water out because the water runs out of the hose and then it starts siphoning. So that's what it's doing. And it, like I say, it takes a couple hours. I started this at 4 o'clock and I think it's 5:30 now. But anyway, I'm hoping that we catch these squirrels because I bought 3 squirrel cages. So because I really wanted to get like 3 squirrels a day. So, I mean, there's squirrel holes everywhere. Take you over. In this one area, there must be 10 squirrel holes. Now we have squirrels underneath this roofing, which I need to come in and move the roofing. But there's a squirrel hole there. There's a squirrel hole here. There. There's a squirrel hole here. There is there's a squirrel hole over here. Now this was in just a few feet of each other. That one there. And you can see how much he's dug out. Buried the hose. There's squirrel holes over there at that that log there. There's probably 4 or 5 squirrel holes at that log there. And there was a squirrel hole here. There's one here. Doesn't look like anybody's been using that one. But here's one. And there's one. There's one. I think there's a couple over here even. Yeah. Where these piles of dirt are, there's squirrel holes there. You know, so, and then over by the chickens, there's probably 6 or 7 squirrel holes there. So I'm not lacking squirrels. So if I can catch 3 of these vermin a day, I'll be happy. Because they come in and eat the duck food, they eat the chicken food. The ducks have been pretty much taking care of the food here lately. What I've been giving them, they've been pretty much eating it all. Some of the Muscovies are here, some are over with Fred across the way. But yeah, like I say, they've been doing a pretty good job about eating most of their feed. They still have some here, and they still have some over there, and they still have some here. So, but that'll be all gone shortly. They work on it most of the day, most of the night. So, anyway, this is part 1 of the squirrel trap. And we will do a video tomorrow morning and see how many, if we had gotten 2 squirrels. Hopefully we did. Anyway, please subscribe. Please push the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. Push the like button or the not like button. And make a comment. You can make a bad comment or a good comment. I'm not offended. I've lived too long. I'm too old to get offended anymore. I never did get offended when I was a kid. Anyway, we will catch you on the flip side.